Okay, so I've been gone for a few weeks lately, and I was down in South Dakota for a few reasons. One, for a wedding, and two, because we wanted a vacation down there. So I've been gone for a total of 16 days, and I have every single day. Apparently, my Wi-Fi just decides, you know what? This is my break time, and now it has to like wake up again or something. Like, I just want to stream, bro. You had a 2-week break, and then you're just gonna just, guys, no cheating, all right? No pre-looking at pictures, okay? So yeah, as you can see, we have every day listed here, 1 through 16, so I was gone for 16 days, except there's one day missing. That's for a good cause. Nothing happened that day, all right? Nothing happened that day, because it's the day following day 5. Anyways, let's go get started here at day 1, the trip to South Dakota. We drove to South Dakota, by the way. We didn't fly. And if you don't know, I live in Dallas, Texas, and going up to South Dakota is about a 17-hour drive. Here, South Dakota, baby. Here's basically what all I saw the entire drive. Grass! Hell yeah! We love it. Grass and cars. What a great time. And fields. Look at that. Look at that. That's corn, baby. I don't know if it was corn. It might have been corn. I'm not a farmer. Here's this, a nice little sunset coming in. That was pretty cool. That was pretty awesome. And then we finally arrived at like 1 p.m. in South Dakota. And I get to see this boyo right here, who's actually a girl. Good old German Shepherd. And you can see a little mom no up there. And when we went to the store, all right, y'all have to tilt your heads 90 degrees, okay? Crank it like 90 real quick. But we got some baby chimkins. Some baby chimkins. We went to the store and they just had a whole bunch of these dudes. So that was day 1. Literally nothing really happened besides driving and getting to my uncle's house where we're going to stay for the next 2 days. Now comes day 2. I went on a walk with my puppy. All right. And this, I forget why they had all the flags hung up, but they had hell American flags. And there's the capital right there of South Dakota. Because Pierre is the capital of South Dakota. And Pierre is also a city where literally nothing is. There's nothing there in Pierre. So the capital is literally in a place where there's just nothing there. Besides a place called Zesto's. They have like the greatest ice cream ever. And here's at the end of our walk. Nice little beautiful thing. So we started here at the capital. As you can see, there's the capital. We walked all the way around here. Went underneath here. Walked all the way around and came all the way up to this hill here. So we took a quite decent sized walk. Then we had to walk all the way back. And then I went bowling that night. Classic me. Boom! 234, baby. 234, baby. That's right. So I was bowling, all right. Classic Juno right here. My uncle jinxed me. He said he got it, and then I left 1 pin. The bowling alley has the bar that everyone goes to because Pierre doesn't really have many options. So we went to the bar to go watch the game. And I might have gone a little bit, just a little bit of alcohol. Just a little bit, only a little bit. That's all. All right. 103, 102. Marcus Smart, of course, missing. Derek White, the legend, right here, number 9. Absolute goated behavior. Sending it to game 7, baby. So day number 3 starts off. All right, dog on the roof. Nothing crazy here. Just a dog on the roof. And then me and Poppy had to build a grill before we went to Sioux Falls, which is like the big city of South Dakota, Sioux Falls. And so we had to build this before we went down there. And so The series of events of us building a grill now happen. I took little mini videos of the progress we were making. Yes. I forgot I did this. Yes. I forgot I did this. I let the intrusive thoughts win a little bit. My dad is like, you know I need that wheel, right? Yes. Yes. Yeah, there's that. And then I took this fire picture. I forgot my dad was right here, but this is probably like the best picture my dad's ever been in, even though he's like right over here. Like this picture actually kind of goes hard. Next up, we go to this place down in Pier right next to the Capitol. This is where we went to go to the Capitol and took some pictures. All right. So there's all a bunch of like memorials and all this other stuff. This marker commemorates the men and women who achieved American independence. These patriots believed in the noble cause of liberty, fought valiantly to found a new nation. So there was that. Fountain with water and Eagle Man's Flaming Fountain Memorial. I forget why this exists, but yeah, here's fountain with water. More America things. And then here's my dumbass standing in front of the Capitol of South Dakota. South Dakota. Everyone loves South Dakota. Another picture of my dumbass looking dumb as per usual. We can stop looking at pictures of me. Ah, there we go. And then a puppy. We went to go see my cousin who also lives in South Dakota, but he lives on a farm like way far out because he's a farmer dude, and he's got a puppo. He's got a little puppy who was playing in the water, as you can see, because it was raining that day. So this puppy went to go play in the mud because puppy. And so we went out there, drove out there to his little farmhouse thing. It was pretty cool. Yeah, little puppo mans. And then on the way back, boom, thunder. So that was day 3. All right, day 4. This one's pretty easy. We went to go see my my cousin. It's my mom's brother's son. So cousin, yeah. He's got like 2 really old cars in here. But this is an Impala right here. It's a really old car. That's all I know. There's just an engine laying here. Got some Mountain Dews. Some Mountain Dews, baby. Woo! And some beer. Mountain Dews and beer, baby. But he's got another old car over here. He hasn't worked on this one in a while, but there's a car behind me that y'all don't see that he's been working on. I also built a dining table. That's cool. And then here's my dumbass with my brother's dog, a puggle. You know what a puggle is? It's a pug and a beagle. Pug and a beagle mix. So he's a little bit bigger than a pug, and he's also got a snout, unlike pugs. No, it's not a pug, you dimwit Mongol. It's a puggle. Here's another shot of the Pugglesums. He's also got a Minnesota Vikings thing because my parents are Minnesota fans, and so is my brother. And then this dog, bro. This dog is 3 years old, 4 years old, and is the size of my hand, bro. You'll see in a second. This dog is so small. How? I don't understand how it exists. How is it a dog? And it's so annoying too. It's a terrier, and it is one of the most annoying dogs ever. High-pitched bark, and it barks at literally any sound it hears. And then here's a picture of the dog with my hand here. Look how small it is. That's my hand, and it's scrunched up. If I did this, it would be the length of the dog. It is so small. And then Kiggy. This is my brother's cat. He also has another cat named Draco. There's a little part here, just a little minute detail here that I'm missing out and not saying, because for some reason, I don't know why, but there's not a day 6. I didn't really do anything day 6 for some unknown reason. Yeah, I don't. He took me to his first strip club he ever went to. And so I might have had a few drinks. Now, here's the thing, all right? I got my normal amount of drinks that I know I'm like usually fine with. But for some reason, after like an hour of being there, I was gone, all right? I was absolutely gone. All right. And then somehow I joined in this VC. I was gonna say something, but I forget what happened. I think I joined, and then a girl walked over, and then I thought I clicked on leave VC, but apparently I didn't, and I stayed in for like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Bro, what the shit?
Hey kid, this is great. This is the best thing in existence.
Shut up, chills. Oh god.
She her name to like Dill.
Yes, Juno. Uh-oh, he found where the VC. Oh no.
What's good, bro?
Hey, Juno.
What's good, bro?
Ain't no fucking way, bro.
No, Shaw isn't. What?
Juno, you bro. Where I can actually hear you, my man.
No, he
What
left.
just happened?
Yeah, so I joined and I have no idea what happened. Day 7. This is a very busy day, actually. So we went to this place called the Arch of Dreams in Sioux Falls. Now, this one kind of like hit me a little bit. I'm going to go in order of what happened. So here's the arch here. And now, to me, when I see this, I kind of see, okay, yeah, this is Sioux Falls here. As you can see, it's a lot nicer. It's a bit of a nicer place. You can kind of see a little bit that there's these things you're kind of like reaching. So to me, I'm like, oh, I see why it's called the Arch of Dreams. It's because like a dream is something that you can like somewhat reach, but you're not there yet. And so it's like, to me, it's like, oh, these things are like reaching. They're almost there, but they're not quite there yet. And so that's kind of like, you know, I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. I kind of see why it's called the Arch of Dreams now. And then there's this place that we went to. It's called the Sioux Falls. Literally called the Sioux Falls because there's waterfalls and stuff like that. A video of waterfalls. Now here's this little thing over here. Totally very little. I didn't go to it. However, people who were there with us went there. Whenever they came down. So this is kind of like close up, and this is like inside of it. It's pretty cool. More waterfall. We showed the cows. If there's any in here, then maybe. All right, I've got fluffy cows. Oh yeah, this dude is pissed. I don't know what was with this dude. He was trying to find his group or whatever, but they were over in the water already over here, and so he was like looking for his group. I'm pretty sure. And then Diamond called in like a warthog or something, or he called in one of his kill streaks because they had the Air Force jets just flying around. Wedding rehearsal, and then this is my gift my brother gave me. Best man, 6/2 2023 has my name on there. It's a little wallet thing for those of you that don't know. And then later that night, all of our family friends and everyone from here, because we had a lot of people come down for this wedding. And so our neighbors and like family friends that live in this city, they all flew down and drove down this exact day. And so we were all sitting outside on this little patio thing, and this was like a really insane, I don't know, this was really cool. They ate the wedding. Now I don't have a whole lot of things from here because the photographer hasn't posted anything. So I don't have a whole lot of pictures. I just have the pictures that everyone else took. And yeah, so this was where the wedding was originally gonna be put. Was outside. This is where the actual ceremony was gonna be put, and then like the dinner and all that other stuff was gonna be inside. But it started raining, and so we couldn't do it outside, so we had to move it inside. Yeah, Rizzler, bro. Me being an absolute Riz god, and then someone's toes just in the in there, bro. Bro, she was the DJ. Okay, I don't want to zoom in anymore. Right here, this girl's the DJ. She was lit as hell, bro. This is me after I got changed into my best man groomsman outfit right here. Here's the outfit a little bit closer up. Got a little pocket square. Got some flowers. Got my tie. I actually we brought this suit and everything at home, so I still got this. All right. Now this is the day where I got to shoot some kids, literally. On our way to the cabin, we stopped at a lot of places. This is the clip here, but we'll get to that. That's the last thing we're gonna look at. So, on the way to cabin, we got some cows. This is where we went from the wedding venue to the cabin we're gonna be staying at for a week in the mountains. And so yeah, here's some cows, some more cows. I sent Jordy a lot of pictures of cows. Let's just say that. We got the cracker cows. And then we stopped at the Badlands. This is the Badlands here in South Dakota. Yeah, so it's a lot of different rock formations. It's pretty cool. Looks weird, but cool. Yes. So there's me all the way out here, walking on some rocks with a very steep ledge. Oh, okay. There's a fire picture. If it wasn't so grainy. Here's a little hike we did. Took a little panoramic photo of where we were. So yeah, it was pretty cool. Mountain, very cool mountains. More mountains. Now, here's the thing. I decided I wanted to go out pretty far on these little mountaintops here. And so I recorded myself going pretty far out. Very steep drop, by the way. Yeah. Jeez. I was gonna try and go down here because the path goes on, but this was like really slippery here because there's like a whole bunch of loose rocks. Very fluffy cows, by the way. Fluffy cows. We got the Hellfighters. I'm so glad I got this picture right when I did, because this guy pulled up right as I was taking this picture. I wasn't even planning on taking a picture with this guy here. He was just driving, and as soon as I took the picture, he showed up in frame. I was like, ah, perfect. Here's a view from our cabin here. I'm gonna show you guys some pictures of the cabin. Here's the house we stayed at. It was quite large. It fit 22 people in here. Here's the inside a little bit. These windows here were phenomenal. It was so cool. Here, and this was a pretty large thing here. There's a different microwave here. You'll see this in a second. The microwave that was right here, I've never seen anything like it. It was so weird. A large freaking island here. Okay. This is the downstairs. Pool table, foosball. There's a giant TV behind here, which I'm assuming you'll see in a second. Yeah. They had a Pac-Man, like a whole like arcade machine that had like 60 games on it from like old arcade times. This is not our room, but the showers were nice as hell too. I hate having clear door showers. It makes me feel like exposed a little bit, but it is what it is. This is where I stayed. This is the room I had. So my dad slept here. I slept up here, and Matthew slept down here. Whose house is this? This is where we stayed in South Dakota. Now you'll notice, like, as we're scrolling through here, there's a lot of animal, like, fur pelt stuff. And that is the end of day 9. Give it up for day 9, everybody. These people with allergies, yes. Day 10, we went ziplining. Here's my dumbass. The zipline is pretty cool. I got a sticker, which I then put on my dad, and he wasn't very happy about it. We went to this place, which is down in Keystone. I love this little place. It's like a nice, like, old, like, shopping mall thing. You go walk all the way down the street underneath here, and up top is like a whole nother row of shops. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool. Whichever the zip. No, I love zip lines. I love like adrenaline stuff like that. I love zip lines. I've been on every single year we go on like one zip line. It's I love those things. Yeah, so we got this here. It's like an old timey thing. I don't know. I liked it. Here we go. Here we go. If you don't know, good old South Dakota is a very Republican place. So let's go ahead and look at some of these. Let's go ahead and look at some of these real quick. Put it back the way you found it. How did these nuts get elected? I didn't even see that. I just took a picture of this and just went with it. Mount Rushmore, okay. I'd love a mean tweet and something, I don't know. U.S. liberty and freedom. Hell yeah, brother. Joe, yeah, it does. Joe and the hoe. If you don't like Trump, then you probably won't like me, and I'm okay with that. Let's go, Brandon. Classic. Don't blame me. I voted Trump. Okay. Biden owes me my gas money. Trump will be back 2024, and it's Trump on a motorcycle. Here's another stand. I make beer disappear. What's your superpower? Official Bigfoot search team. I was tempted to buy this shirt. Another thing, I should have bought this for Jordy. This would have been a perfect gift for Jordy, bro. I was gonna buy all gifts, but then I realized I can't really send anything to Diamond or Brit because it would cost me more money than actually buying the product. Cat hamburger, yeah. Miss me yet? I never dreamed I'd grow up to be an asshole, but here I am killing it. You need a ride to the train station? What the hell? If you're happy and you know it, clap your... Oh, okay. This is a child's shirt, bro. Poor T-Rex is sad. More Joe hose. Yeah. My job is to save your ass, not kiss it. Okay. There's a lot more of those things I didn't capture here. I sent this to my mom. Pug life. Oh, I have too many guns, said no one ever. Oh my god. I hate being American sometimes. This is also the day we went to Mount Rushmore. For any of them know? No. I did buy a shirt. I did buy a shirt that I actually really liked. But it wasn't anything like that. Good old Mount Rushmore, baby. Look at that. We got George Washington. We got Thomas Jefferson. We got Teddy Roosevelt. And we got Abe Lincoln. The faces of people. Yippee. Got all the flags right here. Hell yeah, brother. Flags. We got Sam's flag right here. The Maryland flag. Maryland does not deserve such a sick-looking flag, bro. I'm sorry, but they do not need this sick of a flag. Like, who let them have this? And there's my dumbass. Oh, this is the shirt I bought, by the way. This is the shirt. It was kind of cold, and so this was the shirt here. Oh my god, it's Georgie W. Look at that. More rocks. And this is where the amphitheater was, which we're gonna be here in just a little bit. But yeah. Nice little view here from the hiking trail. And here's the amphitheater here. Little park ranger. Hell yeah. Beams of light. Here's this all lit up from here. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Bing bong. Are you guys entertained? Oh yeah, Rip Bozo, by the way. There's just a bear. A whole fucking bear. Oh, we went ATVing! Hence why my shoes are no longer white anymore. This is where I took one of the sickest photos ever. So I got to drive the entire day. My uncle was drinking vodka and Red Bull in this cup right here. So I got to drive off-roading the entire day. That was cool. We were going all the way up there to that mountain right there, which you'll see the pictures here in just a second. There's a lot of us. Yeah, so I told my dad that I was going to be wearing... So the night before, which y'all know this, I streamed on Wednesday. I was going to go pickleball that night. So I needed to wear my black shoes because those are like the shoes I can wear and like actually move a lot in. I was like, okay, I need to put these shoes in the bag whenever we're done playing pickleball. He's like, okay, just set them aside and I'll put them in the bag. We get there. My shoes aren't there. So the only shoes I have to choose from are J's, white shoes. That I wear like my daily shoes. So I had to wear my white shoes. I had to wear my white shoes, man. I wasn't gonna wear J's here. I was screwed. But we got to the top of the mountain here. Got this little sick picture. We had to hike a little bit up here. So we had to drive to a certain point and then hike up this part of the mountain here. Look at that view though. I don't know why it focused on this. I guess we're focusing on this rock here instead of the landscaping. Ah, yes, here we go. They told me to touch grass, everybody. Day 12 coming up. This is a huge day. Day 12 is huge. We got a dog right here. Good old prairie dog. Some more hiking. Fun stuff. And then we come to the falls. Went to 3 different ones. This is probably like one of the coolest falls. They're the highest one. Some more little pictures. Little waterfall there. And this is another one of the falls that we saw. So back in the day when my parents were little, you could have hiked all the way back to this big waterfall back here, but you can't anymore. But this was, I want to record just like an hour-long loop of this because this was so calming. This is like one of the most calming sounds I've ever heard. And it was so cool to see. I just look at it. It's such a it was so cool. Another waterfall, which is pretty cool. And then we saw a goat. Look at that man's. I don't know if any of y'all have watched this show before. It's called Deadwood. I've never watched it, but there's a place in South Dakota called Deadwood. You don't know who Wild Bill Hillcock was. He was a lawman. He was a gun guy. The Southwest, the Wild West. This is where this is. This is how this place was. This was the Wild Wild West, right here. So we went to this place called Deadwood, which is very famous, very historical place. Yeah, we walked down the town of Deadwood here. There's Momna right here. There's my papi and my uncle, aka his brother. Saloon 10. This isn't the, so there's two Saloon 10s. There's one Saloon 10, which is the original place where Wild Bill Hillcock got shot. And then there's this Saloon 10, which is very cool inside. It's got a very cool aesthetic. So this is the new one, and then the old one is like over here somewhere. It doesn't really look that cool, but site of capture, the assassin Jack McCall, who shot Wild Bill Hillcock, or Haycock, not Hillcock, August 2nd, 1876. Wait, that's like just past the century of America being born. This is in Saloon 10 here. Very cool. Here's my dumbass looking actually kind of sexy. There's Wild Bill right there. Jack McCall, the person who shot him. And then I think this is Calamity Jane. No idea who the hell that is. And then here's like some like really old timey stuff from Deadwood, like really old pictures and stuff. Deadwood Dix 3. Pause. Pause. Historic site, Saloon number 10, where Wild Bill was shot, August 2nd, 1876. Big day here. So, my dad hates birthday parties. He hates, like, for himself. He's fine with doing it for other people, but not for himself. He hates that. And this year, he's turning the big 60. And so there's been an idea. I only knew it was going to happen. I didn't know exactly what was going to be happening, though. I just knew it was going to happen. So I had no idea what the heck they were planning on doing here. And so here's the thing here. It was a surprise birthday party for him. And so as we were walking down, and everyone was like, not everyone, but like one of the couples, or like group of four, is like, oh, like the wife got sick, and so we rode in with them in their car. So it was a genius idea to get them out of there and get the car gone so that he wouldn't try and go in that car with them, because they had also to go pick up pizza for this party we were doing, the surprise party here. You'll see in a second. And so a lot of these people ended up leaving out of nowhere, you know, because they didn't want to leave with my dad seeing them. And so everyone was leaving. But this guy right here, he had to pick up pizzas on the same exact street. And we were walking down the street. Again, I had no idea what was happening. I just knew that people were like, oh, this guy, like when they said that she was sick and they had to leave, I was like, oh shit, I felt bad. And then like 20 minutes later, I realized, oh, we're trying to get everyone out of here so we can do the little surprise thing. And so this guy was getting the pizzas that was on the Deadwood street, and he gets out. I see him. This is after I realized what was happening. I see him there, and I see this dude immediately just like eye contact with us, like my dad and our, because there's four of us, or there's four of us. My dad and his two brothers and me. And we were the ones who were going to drive him back to the cabin for the surprise party. But I see this guy here, and he goes like, he sees us and he goes like into one of the shops nearby, because he wasn't supposed to be seen. We were not supposed to see him. But my dad saw him. My dad later admitted, said he saw him, but didn't know like why he was like running in. So my dad was still clueless.
Yeah, a little bit. Loser.
Surprise!
I didn't show y'all me shooting the kids. Here we go. There's me. Bro, these things hurt, bro. See, you see how fast these things are flying? It was sick though. They were like automatics. Oh my god, they were great. Bro, there's one of the kids was sitting right here at this table. I nailed the fuck out of him. I got like 3 headshots on him. Yeah, this guy right here. I nailed the fuck out of this dude. With like 3 of my shots straight to the head. Day 13, we went to Custer State Park, which is where you can see a lot of wildlife and all this other cool stuff. We ate here. Here's my farmer's tan looking ass. We got antelope mans. These guys did not care about cars either. Why is there a plane? I don't know. Can you hear the Toy Story song in the background? This guy just did not care. He's also a lot closer than it looks like in this video. These guys are really dangerous. I don't know why we stood here. We just kind of just like sat here. This guy had a little itch there.
Taking pictures? I don't really have it. I have that one to take a picture of.
He's getting a little scratching post. They actually are kind of cute though. Oh, he coming. Oh, he coming. And then these guys. Yeah, they're like doing their little dancey dance here, bro.
Where are they jumping?
They're just jumping. They're just doing the little. They're buffaloes. They are buffaloes. They're bison, I think. Bison are buffaloes, but it's like they're called fluffy cows because they have more like fluff on them, and they're also a lot more dangerous than cows are. Yeah, so these guys are doing a little jumping thing.
Oh, he's doing a little tail wag. Oh, where'd he go?
You're frozen in the background.
Yep.
Day 14, the Gamba Day. Oh, here's the microwave. The fancy ass microwave that makes no sense. Beep. That's my macaroni. And then we got a brothel tour. 8:30 p.m. nightly. Yeah, I'm sure that was I don't know what that means. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what the hell that means, but I thought it was interesting. I was like, damn. This is me gambaying right here. Here's me. I actually got like I actually hit like a nice one here. On one of the machines, I doubled my money and it was so loud. I was like, oh shit. But I didn't know if I was allowed to film in here or not, so I didn't. But this machine, I went down $10 total, but I actually gained like $10 like a few seconds after this. I think it's like right here actually. Yeah, it's like right here where I'm in the bonus. I'm in the bonus right now. So I'm on like 5 free spins, and then every horse that showed up, I would get like an extra payment out of it. Or you turn into an addict. I guess so, yeah. But I also didn't spend all my money on this. I took out like $100. I put the 50 that I won from poker the 2 nights before, and then I put that in there. I lost all that on one of the machines. So technically there I'm just like, at that point I'm broke even on all gambling for the day, because I was up 50, spent all the 50, lost all of it. So I was back to broken even. I spent another 20. And then I gained 40 on that machine. So I'm up $20 total. And then I went down $10 here. So I was up $10.88 to end off with slots. We went to go to Saloon 10, played blackjack, and I lost $20 there, so I was down 10 on the day for gambling. We went to this ice cream shop, and this is the craziest ice cream shop I've ever seen in my life. Like, there's just like a dentist chair in here, man. This is an ice cream shop. It was crazy. I don't know what. And they had like music playing too. I was like, what the hell? Where's the ice cream? It's back here. I got this cosmic brownie milkshake, which is just cosmic brownies blended in and some like fudge and stuff like that. It was great. But yeah, like there's a door as a table, dog. It's a door with a knob on it. The table. There's a rocking chair, a door as a table, a random just one of these things over here. Guitars, surfboards, a dentist chair, one of these. And then there's a downstairs portion we never went to, but there's a downstairs. This is like, and this is also the most hidden shop ever. Like this single door right here was how you got in, and it's like right below a grocery shop. Like there's a grocery store above here. A whole ass grocery store. It was like the most hidden shop in the world, but we knew about this place because I guess, wait, if it's my uncle's wife, does that mean she's like my aunt? Yeah, my aunt lived here, and she used to come here all the time when she was little. And then day 15, we went to a dig site where there's a whole bunch of mammoths, mammoth bones and mammoth remains because of a sinkhole. This was all water here. So there's a lot of like mammoth bones, a lot of like fossils and stuff here. So here's this. This is 140,000 years ago. This rock was from 140,000 years ago, and all the way down here is 190,000 years ago. This whole like rock thing here. So anything below here is 140,000 years old. Anything down here is 190,000 years old. And this is where the mammoth stepped at one point in life, apparently. So you can see it down here, the mammoth footprints. They would step down in the sediment, and like their foot would sink down, causing this to now be there. And there's just a cinder block here. 300,000-year-old cinder block. Totally. More bones. There's just bones everywhere. I think there's 61 mammoths in total that died in this little sinkhole. They're looking for their 62nd. Some rib cages of the mammoths. There's a giant skull of a mammoth right here, which is still crazy that it's like fully intact like this. Keep in mind, read this right here. Harlan's ground sloth. Okay. So it's a sloth. Look at this motherfucker, bro. That's a 7'6" sloth. And then, of course, they had to put a Texan in here for some reason. Kind of weird. Kind of weird that you do this to us. Now, here's a Pizza Hut. These things are like extinct everywhere else in the world. Actual restaurant Pizza Hut. Typically, Pizza Huts are like their own little shop thing, not the full-on restaurant of a Pizza Hut. These things, like, you just don't see them anywhere. So yeah, we ate there, and then there's this giant mountain in the middle of nowhere. Like everywhere around here is flat, and then there's just a mountain just right here, just because it felt like it. We went to Full Throttle, which is where a lot of like the 80s bands, whenever they came to South Dakota, they'd play here at Full Throttle Saloon. This is where like all like the motorcycle meetups, the Harley Davidsons, people would meet up here. The motorcycle rallies. This is where they would go. But like a lot of like big like 80s bands would play here, like Aerosmith and stuff like that. They would all kind of come here and play at this stage, right? You can't really see it. We weren't allowed to go back there, but yeah, they would. It was a pretty sick place back there. It was really cool. Rusty building. Well, I mean, it's really old, but yeah, all of these little metal things here. And now for the final day, day 16, us heading back home. 15 hours and 3 minutes is actually like 16 hours and 30 something minutes. We ate at McDonald's. I got some fries and a frozen Coke over here. Had a single chicken nugget. Here we're in the middle of nowhere with a commercial tire thing just right here. Just here, I guess. I don't know. So that's cool. We got God being angry at us. This is me walking in the door to see Winston and Puggy for the first time. I got home. It took me a second to figure out who it was, and then his tail just goes absolute Mach 10 speed. He's barking. He was borking. He was happy. He was like, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's them. Oh my goodness. He was like jumping up everywhere and he was giving me a hug right here. And then here's him watching us unpack the truck. He's just there, just like, hey. And yeah, that is the entire South Dakota trip of 2023.